Oh, hey guys, I'm coming to you from Chillicothe, Ohio. Now I stopped here because my sister told me there's one of our ancestors buried there. Can't remember who it was. Can't look him up. I think he was a Kearns, spelled with a TZ, although the ones in West Virginia use a CE now at the end of the name. Old German family. I believe they settled, West Virginia in the late 1700s and then moved into Ohio after the Treaty of Greenville. He died here. Now I'm at Indian mounds in what would have been Camp Sherman in World War I. Ohio State University archaeologists kept the Army from demolishing these mounds. These mounds are about 1,500, 200 years old. Indian mounds, and there was actually a ceremonial village here at one point in the recent past, maybe last couple hundred years, and they found 4 spear shafts in that long mound behind me in the 1840s, one of which had an obsidian spear point, which has been determined that obsidian came from the Yellowstone region, Yellowstone National Park. So, the Indians had more extensive trade networks than a lot of people realize. Like I say, Camp Sherman's along Sherman Highway, named after General Sherman, one of our great American heroes. Now Chillicothe is also known as being the presumed birthplace of Tecumseh, the Indian warrior. Now General Sherman's middle name is also Tecumseh, and he was born probably within the lifetime of Tecumseh. Now what you'll find, all across the Midwest, a lot of times you find Indians that we have monuments to. Buchanan has a statue of an Indian. Whereas you go in Ohio, you don't find, I think there's exactly one Confederate monument in Ohio. And you don't find a lot of monuments to men who fought Indians. And I think that's just a recognition on our part that, even back then we knew that on some level what we were doing was wrong when we took land from Indians. And we admired them, for their bravery and defending, their land, their people. With, they didn't have an industrial base. They couldn't make their own muskets and that kind of stuff. But they still, they still fought. And in a lot of cases they fought bravely and really, until we took it seriously, a lot of times they would beat us. Now Tecumseh himself, like I said, this presumptive birthplace of Tecumseh is in Chillicothe, but some people think he was born out more toward the Greenville in the Dayton area. And there's also a reason to believe he may have actually been born in Jane Lou, West Virginia, near the mouth of Jesse's Run and Hackers Creek, which would be about a highway intersection. The Jane Lou truck stop there now. He referred to that as his home country and visited later in life. But most historians think he was born here in Chillicothe. It's pretty warm here. I'm going to finish walking around and seeing the rest of the exhibits and get back on the road.